Forest harvest is still ongoing at this point.
These oaks are going to host a wide variety of insect prey for these insectivorous birds. Not to mention the heterogeneity of the residual trees within the stand creates a really complex landscape that allows for a wide variety of different species. The Baltimore oriole looks like maybe a pear.
Yeah, there's two of them there.
Rose-breasted grosbeak here in the top of this tree here. A lot of these species of birds that are benefiting from the property are pretty desperate for habitat. Early successional birds are in decline generally across the board, and that's due to habitat loss.
Right.
So it makes a lot of sense to me that we're seeing birds respond to this as soon as they can get in here.
Right.
Here he comes, right on in. I think that there's a very high likelihood that within the next few years, golden-winged warblers may actually occur on the site, even if it's not now. The key here is responsible forestry that causes regeneration of the forest, a young forest to be created. If the trees don't regenerate, cutting down trees is harmful to wildlife, but creating a harvest that results in regeneration of the understory, that is what these animals need. These wild species rely on regenerating forests to complete their life cycle. So this timber harvesting, it essentially mimics a natural disturbance that you might see to regenerate that forest for those species.
John is one of our best examples of a forward-thinking landowner.
Now you've opened up the canopy of all these high-quality trees so that they can only grow larger.
Generally, as I've worked with forest landowners throughout Pennsylvania, I find the majority of the time they're very open to ideas. I mean, they want to improve their land for recreation, for wildlife.
So what you've done, John, here is essentially created a new ecosystem on your forest land that wasn't here before.
They get more and more excited, and I love seeing that process. You know, they come back to us with their ideas, and it's really collaborative effort between state, local, and federal agencies and the landowner to come up with the best plan for his property.
Populations of many eastern forest birds have been declining for a long time, and the golden-winged warbler is one of those species that has been declining the most significantly.
So it's about 6:15 in the morning. We're here in north central Pennsylvania. This is a birdsong app. We are going to try and target net some golden-winged warblers this morning. This is a male golden-winged warbler.
So in Pennsylvania, since 2008, we've been studying golden-winged warbler breeding ecology in places like this.
So the first thing we always do is put our silver USGS leg band on, just like that.
The work is being conducted by a series of student field technicians. Those studies allow us to develop the science, the recommendations that we use on properties, learn their territories, understand the vegetation structure of those territories, understand the surrounding landscape conditions.
8.59.
Boil that stuff down into usable information that landowners can use to manage for golden-winged warblers on their property.
So early morning, that's really the height of the bird activity.
Oh, here comes the mourning dove.
Yeah.
So the mourning dove just landed.
Ooh, a neat woodpecker just came into the suet tree. It's called a pileated woodpecker.
We like to keep track of what birds are in our backyard, and that gives us ideas of what to plant. And as citizen scientists, we know that we're helping with migration studies and that kind of thing.
The focus is for these songbirds of threatened population and create that habitat, and also do that while we're encouraging sustainable forestry and the diversity, because so much of our forests in Pennsylvania have become more of a monoculture.
We need to make sure that we're controlling invasive species and encouraging the growth of desirable seedlings.
Forested landscapes that have a diversity or a balance of age classes is really what provides the best opportunities to conserve forest wildlife. You've got that here.
We're both retired science teachers, and so everything we see around here, we have a fascination for. And how can we make this even better? So we want to get the roots out.
So I feel that we have an obligation as humans to protect the wildlife that actually sustains us. And so I consider this my little piece of paradise, and I want to protect it as much as I can.
Remember, you can catch up on other episodes of This American Land by using PBS Passport. Funding for this program provided by the Walton Family Foundation, the McKnight Foundation, and the Horner Family Fund.
Welcome to Laura Flanders and Friends, the place where the people who say it can't be done take a back seat to the people who are doing it.
This is how change happens in this country, when vast numbers of people come together and defend a vision of the future.
If we do nothing, we'll be looking at apartheid in America.
Learning about the past has really no value if you're not going to apply it for a better future.
My hands are so sweaty, I can barely grip the steering wheel.
And I knew exactly what I needed.
And I so wanted that.
And I'm reveling in this diversity because the beauty of it, it was just breathtaking.
To believe in America is to believe in possibility.
The possibility of a different kind of world.
Next time on Stories from the Stage, glorious food.
I arrived to America with the clothes that I was wearing and an envelope given to me with 2 Korean recipes.
We would even pick music to go with our meals. Pavarotti for carbonara, ABBA for Swedish meatballs.
Even if Emily didn't know what she wanted to eat, I should know what she wanted to eat. I'm her mom.
Next on Startup, we head to Seattle, Washington to meet up with Caitlin and Christina, the founders of Chunky Deli, a company that combines food storytelling with playful gifts. All of this and more is next on Startup.
I truly thought I'm gonna be in a lab for the rest of my life. I realized I can try so many different things. I can make anything happen.
More than 60% of sales in Amazon Store come from independent sellers like Connie at Seattle Gummy Company. Amazon, a proud supporter of Startup.
As a business owner, your time is valuable. Bluehost's AI website builder allows you to type a description for a fully generated website with managed WordPress hosting and built-in security. Learn more at Bluehost.com. Bluehost is a proud supporter of Startup.
Running a business isn't easy. Bamboo HR supports your HR strategies by automating operational tasks, leaving you with more time to concentrate on what's most important to you and your business. Learn more at bamboohr.com. Bamboo HR, a proud supporter startup.
My name is Gary Brado. I'm a documentary filmmaker and an entrepreneur. As the country faces significant challenges, small business owners are navigating their way through a changing global marketplace with strength and perseverance, while continuing to push the economy forward. We've set out for our 13th consecutive season talking to a wide range of diverse business owners to better understand how they learn to adapt, innovate, and even completely reinvent themselves. This is Startup. Children's books originated with fables like Aesop's Tales, and in the 17th century, works like Orbis Pictus began to combine pictures with text for teaching. The 19th century saw the rise of fairy tales and adventure stories from authors like the Brothers Grimm. And by the 20th century, popular writers like Roald Dahl and Dr. Seuss became a staple in any home with young children. Today I'm heading to Seattle, Washington to meet up with Caitlin and Christina, the founders of Chunky Deli, a company that brings fun foodie books and gifts to curious little minds. I'm both a bookworm and a foodie, so I'm excited to learn how Chunky Deli has created a company around two of my favorite things. Let's talk about